Alright guys, so this is another video about DIGIMIKE. I like this microphone, it sounds good, I got good reports. I used this with the NRC at level 3. Main video this one, it's gonna be about channel switches. So in the previous video I was showing you guys that originally this down and up switch is designed to work with the present radios, and if you connect to CRT, and I think so quad 6 gonna be the same. I'm not sure about the radio Adity Q40 if it's gonna work or not. I have no clue. I don't have that radio. Somebody asked me about that, so I'm not sure if the pin is the same. And if you plug in the microphone to like QT40 and quad 6 and you have only down button working, and the down button actually moves the channels up, then that's exactly the situations I have with the CRT SS 9900. So I figured out that 1.5 kilo ohm resistor, and I show you guys in a moment where I connect it, creates enough resistance and then voltage drop to create the signal for the radio from this switch to move the channels down. You see, so the channels are reversed, and there's not much we can do. I'm not sure. I show you guys later when I take the microphone apart what I'm thinking what to do. But right now I'm at the point that up channel changes the channel down, and then down channel changes channels to the up position. So that's where I'm at right now, and I tell you later what I think to do. But somebody told me, well, swap the wires for the channel up and down. Well, you can't, because the signal from down and up channel goes to only one wire, and if you press down channel button, the voltage drop is let's say 4 volts, and then when you go up it's like 3 volts or something, but a signal goes through one wire. So there's no 2 wires that I can swap them and make the down button move the channels down. It just moves up. Okay, so alright, let me pause the video. I will take that apart and I show you where did I solder the 1.5 kilo ohm resistor. Alright, so obviously we gotta take those three screws. One. I try to do this video as short as possible, but sometimes I talk too much. But I'm trying to give you guys as much information as I can, and you know, I just mess with the stuff, and sometimes I talk too much. But alright, so this is gonna be, normally I would mark this because I get confused. So alright, so the switch that doesn't work actually when you have a microphone is the up switch. So we're gonna be soldering on the back of this. I'm just gonna make like a mark for myself, so that way I know, okay, I'm gonna be soldering to this one, not to this one, because I did that. I soldered to this one and I'm like, whoa, why the heck now this one doesn't work? So yeah, crap happens. So alright, we gotta go and desolder those wires in here. This is from the speaker, this is from the microphone, so if you don't remember where the positive is or which color, just take a picture. Alright, well, let me unsolder those and I'll be back. Alright, we gotta get this one out, the ground. Sometimes those one I use the this. Let's go take this out. Let's see. Alright, this is out. Sometimes awkward to do, but okay. That's positive. Ground wire is black with red, and positive for the speakers it's red. Same in here, red for microphone and black is ground. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 small screws to get off this thing, and we're gonna go to the back of the board. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, 3, 4. So as you guys can see, the other microphone I did on my video was the KPO microphone. There was nothing in it. It was just a couple capacitors and electret microphone and then a couple resistors, and that's it. This is a different game. This is SMD kind of like a micro component. So I don't have any diagram for it, so I had a couple doubts how to do this, and this is what I can tell you what I know. The signal for, alright, let's go try to, maybe I need a light or something in here. Okay, maybe we go this way. So the leg I was attaching is the third leg. Actually, hold on, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's brown. It's a brown wire. So it's, yeah, the cell phone is zooming out, but it's 1, 2, 3. So it's a brown wire. That's the signal for TX and channel up, channel down. So there's no two separate wires. Like, let's say this would be channel up, channel down. Then I could swap it, and then we could fix the problem with the switches that, you know, the down would show the channels going down and up would make the channels go up. That's not the case. So it's a one wire, and it receives both signals from up switch and down. So this is the one. If you go like this, you can see up, and this is where it goes. Hold on, let me see. So the leg from that switch, it's right here. Hold on, let me try to zoom in here closer. Alright, it's gonna be that leg right here. This is the ground, and when you switch this, you're grounding the signal. So it's grounding the signal to probably somewhere through, I can tell that it goes through those two resistors, and I'm assuming, because I don't have a diagram for this thing, I'm just trying to do, you know, with a common sense, something in here. Probably it's grounding and sending the signal to the microprocessor, and microprocessor just uses the correct value for the president and drops the correct value to correct voltage drop, but it's not working on ours. So I thought maybe by bypassing the signal, grounding pretty much on the backside instead of grounding through microprocessor, it's gonna cause some issues. But then when I start thinking, I don't think so it's gonna cause any issue. But you guys do this on your own, you know, with your own risk. You know, it works for me on a CRT, and I'm thinking it's gonna work on the Quad 6. On the QT40, I have no clue. Something where you guys have to experience with, and hopefully nothing happens to the radio. So, alright, back again. This is the switch. Up switch, that's the one where we work. An up switch will drop the channels down. This is 1.5 kilo ohm, and this is the resistors I use. I don't think so there's gonna be the different if it's half a watt or quarter watt. I bought this kit for like 10 bucks on Amazon. This is quarter watt 1% kit, and I got 1.5 kilo ohm. Now originally the original microphone that is that comes with the radio, you have to use, I think so, hold on, I think so, I have it somewhere in here. You have to use 2.2 kilo ohm. If I put 2.2 kilo ohm in here, the radio is freaking out. By what I mean is that you press the down switch, well, up switch, you're trying to drop the channel down, it will, sometimes the channel goes 38, 37, 38, 39, 38, 39. The value wasn't correct, it didn't like it, so I went from 2.2 to 2.7, it didn't work. Then I dropped to 1.5 kilo ohm, and on my CRT 1.5 kilo ohm is the magic number on the resistor. So on your radio, hopefully on CRT and a quad 6, 1.5 kilo ohm, it's gonna be the number that you need. If you get 1.5 kilo ohm right here, and your channel is kind of, when you're using that button right here, and the channel is supposed to go down, but it goes like down, up, down, up, down, up, then maybe you need to drop to 1 kilo ohm. If it doesn't work, go to like 1.7, you know, but I think so it should work on a quad 6 too, and hopefully on other radios too. So 1.5 is the 1.5 kilo ohm is the magic number for me. And I'll show you again on which leg I connected. So we're going to, so I did it and attached to the back of that. You see, this is the connector. So it's a third leg on the back. 1, 2, 3. That's on the brown wire. And you just solder this on the back. Man, I can't zoom in. Kind of frustrating in here. Hold on. See, it's on the third leg on the back of the connector. Oh man, what a pain with the cell phone. Hold on. Yeah, so it's 1. I see it. 1, 2, 3. That's the third leg. So you go from third leg on the back, and you go to the switch to the leg right here. That's it. 1.5 kilo ohm. I will take that apart actually, and I will put like a shrink tube in here, because what can happen, I don't know, it's this is ground, I think so, this is hooked up to the ground too. So if you short this right here between the case right here, for some reason it might ground it, and it's the channels will be switching all the time. So I put like a shrink tube in here. You know what, let me take that out and I'll put the shrink tube on the side, show you what I'm talking about. Alright, back of the leg in here. Alright, we got this out. Alright, so I got like a clear shrink tube. Alright, use the tweezers. And we have, hold on, which one was it? Right here. This one is a ground. This one actually is the part of this metal bracket for the switch. So if you connect it to the first leg in here, right here, nothing's gonna happen. Actually, you might be grounding that, so you might be grounding permanently. So it's going to this leg right here. Oh man. Alright, it's gonna go right here. see, so now we have a shrink tube, nothing's gonna attach, and I'm hoping that we can actually put that in. Hold on, because that might not work actually. Let's see. Oh, it's okay, because we have this plastic in here going against the shrink tube inside, so see, right there, but you can push it sideways and go in. Alright, okay, so alright, so that's it. So again, this is going like this, and that's gonna be up button, and up button will change the channels down, down button will change the channels up. Now what I was thinking is to get that rubber, see, it's connected, and maybe if I cut it like right here, 1 and 2, then I can swap this, and this will be right here, and this one's gonna be right here. I'm not sure if this is gonna fall or what, because it has some kind of like a teeth in here that hold the whole thing, but maybe it'd be fine, I don't know. Well, let me cut this thing, whatever, let's try it. Let me cut this thing and see if we can swap the swap those silicone buttons with the places, and if we can do it, then problem is solved. That's gonna be awesome. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be doing this zooming is driving me nuts, but anyway, I'm gonna be cutting right here. Maybe it's not gonna recognize my fingers or something. Okay, right here. It's gonna be doing, so I'm gonna cut right here and I'm gonna swap them. Let's see if it's gonna work. Alright guys, so it's not perfect. So you guys see I cut this. This was on this side, this one was on this side, and looks like they kinda, right now they look like they pushed, but I think so when I'm gonna put this back together and it's gonna be screwed. Oh, let me zoom out. Then we should be fine, because right now it's clicking. Holy moly, so maybe it's gonna work. Wow, that'd be awesome. Alright, let me put this together and see what happens if everything works fine. Alright, so I'm not too happy how this sits. Maybe I will trim the sides a little bit better, but let's go put the other side. Let's go put the other side in and see what happens. Let me put 2 screws so it's held to the board. Let's see if it's gonna, I'm gonna solder this together, but I just want to see if it's gonna work. So obviously gonna go under the angle. Well, yeah. Alright. Alright. Well, maybe they're not perfectly straight, but I think so. For me, it will do it. If you guys don't want to do this, it's fine. The clicking, you can't keep the silicone buttons without cutting them, but you know it's gonna be this down is gonna be here, up it's gonna be down on that side. So, well, I think so. It'll be fine. So, all right, let me put this together, and we're gonna test it again in the car. Oh, this is tiny wires too. There we go, 1. That's positive. Alright. And we got ground. this is really minute job in here. Alright guys, sorry because I'm moving this everywhere. Okay, that's done right there. This thing wants to move everywhere where I don't want him to move. Alright, that's connected. Positive, positive, black in red, negative, positive, ground. Okay, alright. I'll put this together. Zoom out. Alright, sorry for the raw video, but I don't have time to put this in the computer and then edit it and all that stuff. So the main reason in here is to show you guys what I've done to make this work for me, and if I can help somebody to make this work, then that's the goal. Yeah, you see, the problem with this is when I cut it, this switch has that notch on the side right here. See right here. And I'm thinking to cut this off because it's kind of too wide, but I'm just gonna stick this on the side right there. Put that switch in, kind of wall to wall, that silicone. See, kind of wall to wall. And then we gotta go. Then we gotta go. Ah, shoot. Alright, I went too far. Alright guys, let me stop this video because what about this? I should put that in, right? Okay, I can probably stack that, put that back, but I just have to loosen up 2 bolts. Hold on, let me pause this. Oops. Alright, we got cable back in. And alright, this is gonna be going in there like this, and we're gonna try to go sideways somehow. Alright, alright, we got microphone, and yeah, they click. Alright, well, they feel solid too, so it's not like it really messed thing up. But alright, let's go put this back. Let's go put this bolts back, and then we're gonna go back to the car again, and we're gonna test it. Alright, we're back in the car. What is this right here? Let's go plug this in. Alright, well, let's do it. So we're gonna be pressing down. It's working. Pressing button down, it goes down. We're pressing up, it goes up. How awesome is that? 24, 23, up, and then NRC works too. Watch, I'm gonna press NRC.
NRC level 3.
Let me turn this down.
NRC level 4.
So obviously, you know, now we switch the button, so it doesn't match with NRC, but
NRC level 5.
I don't care about that. But the main
NRC off.
reason showing in here is that 1.5
NRC level 1.
kilo ohm resistor didn't cause
NRC level
NRC not to work.
NRC level 1.
Yeah, see it switches.
NRC off.
Alright.
NRC level 1.
I used it level 3
NRC level
for me,
2.
and
NRC
reports I'm getting on level 3 is the best. Okay. Alright, it's working. Talk back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, guys, that's it. If anybody figures out maybe something different with the buttons, you know, without switching them and cutting them, then let us know. This is the way I figured out. That's all I can figure out at this point, you know, and I'm not any electronic guy or anything. It's just hobbyist and hobbyist. I think that's the proper way. And you know, I've been messing with CB radios since 80s, so sometimes I can come up with something, but without diagram on this it was kind of tough and I was scared to do it, but looks like it's working. The main thing is 1.5 kilo ohm, 1.5 kilo ohm works for me, and if it doesn't work for you on your radio, you might have to change the values and do this couple times and see what's the correct value for yours. But I'm assuming CRT 1.5 kilo ohm. I think quad 6 is gonna be the same, and maybe, you know, QT 40 radio additive, and there's another one that Anytone makes, which is the same as QT40. It might work. So I don't know. Let us know, guys, in the comments what's your experience with that. All right, 73.